Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to Celtic Legacy Wrestling. I am the Bard, the keeper of scrolls and the teller of tales. Today I have the honor of presenting to you our premium event, CelticFrenzy. And the first part, you're going to see a fatal four-way elimination tag match. Kaia McKenna will be defending the Celtic Championship against Hannah Taylor. Drew McIntyre will be teaming with Gallus to face the Irish Aces and the Draw. The Kings of the North are going to defend the Tag Team Championship against the Social Elite in a TLC match. And we have Finn Balor and Doyle in a casket match for the Sláinte Championship. Now let's get to the action. Welcome to CelticFrenzy. Our opening match is Kaia McKenna defending the Celtic Championship against Hannah Taylor. These two have been friends and partners throughout this season of CLW, with Kaia maintaining control over that Celtic Championship for the majority of this season. She's lost it, but she's won it back. Hannah earned the #1 contendership at St. Paddy's Gold Rush in that triple threat where she defeated Liv Morgan and Alyssa. Back and forth between these two. Hannah taking control of Kaia. CelticFrenzy is our last event of this season. Celtic Legacy Wrestling will return in 2K26. Pin attempt here by Kaia, kick out at 1. Things to look forward to when 2K26 releases. There will be a revamped Celtic Legacy Wrestling. New championships, new shows, new rosters. There may even be a competing brand. Both wrestlers to the outside. Hannah knows she can't win the title on the outside. She's back in the ring. Beautiful maneuver. As they continue to fight on the outside. Hannah to the top rope. Not even close on that. Kaia was way too far away. Action returning to the ring. Hannah planting Kaia into the mat. Springboard Hurricanrana. Pin attempt here. 2 count. Hannah in control of Kaia. Taking her down into an armbar. Kaia now setting up air raid crash. 2 count. Kaia was actually using one of Hannah's moves on her. Briefly on the outside, Kaia taunting Hannah to get up. These two have maintained their friendship, even knowing this match was coming up. They've continued to tag together in recent weeks. Another close 2 count there. Kaia in control, but Hannah's right back up. Kaia going for that submission. Is Hannah gonna tap? She releases the hold. Now going to the top rope. Elbow drop. Two. Kick out. Hannah still in this. Kaia just busted Hannah open with that knee, setting her up here. But Hannah counters with a jawbreaker. Cyan Crash Bomb. Is Hannah going to win the championship? Kick out by Kaia. Springboard moonsault. That didn't seem to fully hit as Kaia was getting up. Kaia's power bomb. This might finish it. Kaia retains the championship. Time for 8-man match. Scotland versus Ireland. Drew McIntyre and Gallus. Joe Coffey, Mark Coffey, and Wolfgang. Versus the Irish Aces, Sheamus and JD McDonagh. Teaming with the Draw, Sammy D and Jay. Will Scotland or Ireland prevail in this match? Sammy D in with Drew, sending Drew into his corner, setting him up. Dragon sleeper from the top rope. The Irish boys are keeping Drew in the ring and in danger. Jay over there attacking Mark Coffey. Now taking it to Joe Coffey. Drew's on the outside with Sammy and Sheamus. This thing is breaking down as Jay just took out Wolfgang. Jay tagging out to JD. And Drew finally thrown back into the ring. JD missing that springboard moonsault. Moonsault. Drew's in trouble, but he was able to reverse JD, rolling him up. Only a 1 count. Neck breaker. Drew might want to think about tagging out. JD went to the outside. Joe tried to attack him, but JD got the upper hand. Drew should have taken that opportunity to tag. JD back in with a DDT. Two count. Drew needs to get out of there. Drew crawling. JD not paying attention. Mark Coffey's been tagged in. Fresh man in. Drew finally able to get out of the match. Been in there since it started. Mark Coffey's in the wrong part of town. The Irish Aces and the Draw working together really well, considering they've been on opposing sides throughout the season. Jay to the second rope, but Mark's a long ways away. Still manages to hit the drop kick. Mark tags in Joe. Joe taking it to Jay. Jay reversing, sending Joe into his corner. Sheamus now in. Double team. Beautiful maneuvers, considering they're not on the same tag team, but they're on the same team tonight. Joe reversing into the corner, but Jay caught him from behind. Team Ireland still maintaining control of this match. Sheamus in full control. Setting Joe up. Missing with those kicks. Not really sure what Sheamus is trying to do here. Finally hits Joe. Takes him down with a clothesline. And Joe makes a tag to Wolfgang because Sheamus wasn't paying attention. They're not able to hit each other since Joe is laying on the mat. Sheamus finally gets Wolfgang. Snake eyes by Sheamus, going for a pin, but Joe was still in the ring and managed to break the count. Sheamus giving a shot to Mark Coffey. Wolfgang is in trouble. JD's been tagged in. Big power slam by Wolfgang. JD in control of Wolfgang. He's unable to get anything going here. Wolfgang reversing. He might want to tag. Instead, he continues to go after JD. Sammy D tagged in. Going for a pin. Kick out at 1. Wolfgang in the wrong part of town here. Sammy took a little too long there. Wolfgang able to get him with an elbow. Now sending Sammy into his corner. Just ramming Sammy into the corner every which way. Forwards, backwards. Not sure what he's trying to do here. Tossed Sammy right into his corner, and he was able to tag Sheamus. Sheamus now in. Wolfgang rolling him up. Reversal. Another reversal. Wolfgang taking Sammy out. Now taking Sheamus down. Sheamus in the Scottish corner. Double team by Gallus. Pin attempt. 2 count. Sammy came in, but he went after Wolfgang instead of breaking the pin. Sheamus with a knee. Mark might be out of it. Joe's in to make the save. Clothesline on Joe. Sammy and Wolfgang going on at it on the outside. Sheamus needs to keep his focus on Mark while he's not moving. Mark is up though. Going to the top rope. Splash. Joe and Sammy are now going at it on the outside. Sammy is definitely should not have gone over in that corner. Now Wolfgang is taking it to Sammy, sending him into the steps. In the ring, Sheamus is maintaining control over Mark. Could be a white noise from the top rope. And it is. Is he gonna end it here? Tagging in JD. Mark is not moving. They're still beating on Sammy on the outside. JD trying to get Mark to submit. Drew in. Taking out JD. Wolfgang now in the wrong part of town. This match is everywhere. Crossbody by JD on Mark. And that does it. The Irish boys win. Time for the Tag Team Championship. Social Elite challenging the Kings of the North for the Tag Team Championship in a TLC match. Matthew Smyth and Sean Guinness, the Social Elite. Kings of the North, Damien, Corvin, and Bonesaw. First team to retrieve the belts, win. These two teams are very familiar with each other. They've had matches a few times this season. Only in the past, the Social Elite were the champs and the Kings of the North were the challengers. That's reversed tonight. Everybody taking out everybody. There's chair. Smyth pummeling Corvin with the chair. Bonesaw tossed out of the ring. Guinness rolls to the outside. Bonesaw's coming around to meet him though. The ladder is set. Hurricanrana to Corvin. Smyth looking to retrieve the belts. Both of the Kings of the North are in there. Smyth knocked off the ladder. Corvin missing with that springboard. Smyth in control. Going for the belts again. Again being countered as Bonesaw knocks the ladder over. Social Elite in control right now. They need to incapacitate their opponents in order to get the belts down. Meteora to Corvin. Smyth bringing the table in. Changed his mind. Bonesaw taking out Sean Guinness on the far side. Another ladder being brought in. Guinness into the ring. Bonesaw taking him out. Smyth with a DDT to Corvin on the floor. Smyth going back out after Corvin. Catches him with a clothesline. Guinness in control of Bonesaw. Introducing the chair to Bonesaw's head. Corvin twisting Smyth. Another chair being brought in by Smyth. Taking out both members of the Kings of the North. Smyth busting Corvin open with a chair. Beautiful maneuver by Sean Guinness. Smyth now to the top rope. Coup de grace on Corvin. The Social Elite are in control. They can just get up the ladder and get the belt. Guinness missed his move from the top rope, but Smyth got the coup de grace on Bonesaw. And now a springboard moonsault. Bonesaw is out. Corvin able to knock the ladder over. As that may have been it. Corvin to the top rope, but missing. Guinness was out of the way. This match is incredible. Spear by Corvin. Corvin setting up the ladder. Springboard moonsault by Corvin. Corvin going for the belt. Smyth slowly getting up. Smyth catching Corvin. It's Bonesaw has Guinness out on the outside with a submission. Guinness just tapped but that doesn't matter in this match. Bonesaw now with a chair, pummeling Guinness on the floor. In the meantime, Corvin has got Smyth down on the inside. Guinness able to come back on Bonesaw, now beating Bonesaw with the chair. Guinness taken out by Bonesaw. Corvin going for the belt, but Smyth has got him off the ladder. Action everywhere in this match. Which one of these teams is going to be the #1 team in CLW as this season closes? Smyth and Corvin still going at it in the ring. Bonesaw destroying Guinness on the outside. Smyth to the top rope. Another coup de grace. He might be able to get up that ladder, but Bonesaw is making his way in. It's not going to be that easy. Knocking Smyth off the ladder. Bonesaw sending a table into the ring. Kings of the North have the ring. Guinness back in. Everybody to the outside. Guinness taking out Corvin. Bonesaw with the table. Caught by Smyth. Guinness back up and just took Bonesaw down. Social Elite with the upper hand at the moment. It's just going to come down to who can get up that ladder without being interfered with. Smyth setting up the ladder, but Bonesaw's up. Corvin now going to the top rope. Bonesaw is stunned. Corvin looking to push the ladder over again. I don't see either team being able to win this. This has been so chaotic. Spear by Corvin. Guinness is out. Smyth is out. Can Corvin go up the ladder? Somebody needs to go up the ladder. Corvin making his way up. Smyth is in though. Looking to push the ladder over. Bonesaw was out of position. He could have kept Smyth from doing that. Kings of the North are down on the outside. Social Elite in the ring. Can they get the championship? Smyth wasting time. Corvin is down. Bonesaw distracted with Guinness. Smyth has an opportunity. Can Smyth get the belt? Bonesaw's back in. Is he going to get the belt? Corvin is in. He did not get it. He was so close. The Kings of the North intercepted him. That was about the closest I think they're going to get. Social Elite taking control again. This match has been incredible. Table throwing onto Corvin. Bonesaw back in. Bonesaw begging off, but Smyth catches him. He sends Smyth into the ladder and then speared him into the ladder. Smyth may be out. Table set up. Bonesaw busted open. Smyth going for the ladder. Intercepted by Corvin. Guinness with the ladder, taking out Corvin. Table being set up again. Guinness looking to set up Bonesaw, but Bonesaw counters. Smyth working the crowd. Should be trying to win. Smyth takes out Corvin on the outside, and Bonesaw just suplexed Guinness through the table. Smyth just suicide dive out onto Bonesaw. Kings of the North are both down. Corvin, they're both up though. They didn't stay down long. They don't want to lose those championships. 2 ladders in the ring. The steel steps now coming in the ring. This match is insane. Smyth going for the championships. Bonesaw though right there. More damage is gonna have to be done before either team is gonna get a win here. Corvin in the ring by himself, setting up a ladder. Is this gonna be it? Guinness is out on the floor. Bonesaw has Smyth distracted, but Guinness is up. Corvin has his hands on the belt. Can Guinness? He can't do it. The Kings of the North have retained the championship. Time for a tornado tag. Eliminator. Fraxiom versus the Triangle of Terror versus the New Catch Republic versus British Strong Style. You got the Bulldog and Charlie Dempsey. Nathan Frazer and Axiom. Wade Barrett and Aleister Black. Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. Well, there's no championship on the line here. There is the ability to claim you're the superior team out of these 4. Aleister Black was just eliminated. That leaves Wade on his own representing his team. Bullhammer by Wade. Pin attempt. Frazer able to kick out of that. Bulldog taking it to Frazer, who's in trouble after that bullhammer. Pin attempt here. Axiom almost took out Bate. No count out or disqualifications in this one. Pinfalls count anywhere. We've seen multiple of this match type this season. Power slam to Frazer. And Frazer is eliminated. Axiom is by himself. Wade is by himself. Pete Dunne is being pummeled by Dempsey. Spin attempt. Bate saving Dunne. Hornswoggle's door has been introduced. Bulldog may be eliminated here. Ref couldn't get there in time. Axiom has eliminated Charlie Dempsey. New Catch Republic is the only team at full force right now. If Dunne or Bate gets eliminated, things will be even again with one member of each team. Dempsey taking the long way around. Not really sure where he's going, I guess. Just wandering around, trying to figure out where to go. Seems to be headed in the right direction now. The action returning to the ring. Back to the outside. Pete Dunne looking to eliminate Wade Barrett. Barrett's out. Everybody on the outside. Barrett just planted Axiom. Hockey stick introduced. Stables out there. This match has been chaos. Dunne setting up Barrett. Bitter end. This might be it for Barrett. Barrett managed to kick out. Unbelievable. Dunne just hit his own partner. Had to be by mistake. Thought Bulldog was going for a power slam, but he dropped. Spinning and spinning around. Can Bate eliminate Barrett? Axiom with a sledgehammer, taking out Bulldog and Dunne. This has to do it for Barrett. He's taken so many big moves. He still kicks out. Unbelievable. Dunne looking to make Bulldog tap. Bulldog fighting out of it. Barrett setting up Bate. Wasteland, but Axiom broke that up. This is an elimination match. I don't know why he would do that. Everybody's in the ring now, except for Wade, who rolled out to the outside. Might be a smart maneuver. Is that going to be up for Bulldog? Bulldog is eliminated. British Strong Style is out. Barrett now with Dunne on the outside. Bate taking care of Axiom on the inside. 3. Fraxiom is eliminated. We're now down to both members of New Catch Republic versus Wade Barrett. I don't like Barrett's chances here, but Barrett is kicked out of things I didn't think he was going to kick out of in this match. Barrett able to get out of the way of Bullhammer to Pete Dunne. Setting up Tyler Bate. Powerbomb. He might be able to pin either one of them at this point. Instead, he's messing with the steps. Dunne getting up. Rolls up Barrett. Kick out. Another pin attempt on Barrett. He kicks out, but this is 2-on-1 at this point. Bate to the top. Dunne picking up Barrett. Axe handle actually seemed to have caught Dunne more than Barrett. Hey, this is just a matter of time. I don't see Barrett coming back from this. Double axe handle by Dunne. Going for the pin. Kick out again. How are they going to keep Barrett down? This is insane. They don't seem to be able to get on the same page as to how they want to try to get Barrett eliminated. Got a submission on now, and Barrett is fighting out of it. Barrett slips behind Bate. Sidewalk slam. Bullhammer to Dunne. He's trying to pin Bate instead. Could be a smart maneuver, but Bate kicks out. He should try to pin Dunne. Dunne is out. Stomping on Bate's hand. Dunne is up. That might be it. New Catch Republic have won. Time for the casket match. The Demon Finn Balor defending the Sláinte Championship against Doyle in a casket match. Doyle has been so impressive since he debuted in that Battle Royal, getting his shot to become the #1 contender and then defeating Oba Femi and AJ Styles to get here. This was made a casket match on the last episode of CLW. Finn said that since Doyle looked like he was dead anyway, they might as well have a casket match. And Doyle happily accepted. One of these competitors is gonna walk out with the Sláinte Championship, and the other one is gonna leave here in the casket and will be gone from Celtic Legacy Wrestling. Doyle opening the casket. Doyle's been in control of the Demon since this match started, rushing off that blow. Powering up the Demon and sending him face first into the ring apron. Doyle looking to put the Demon in the casket, but Balor's fighting back. And Doyle instead has gone into the casket. Demon trying to close that lid. Can he get it closed? No. Doyle closing it. The Demon chasing Doyle. Catching him before he could use a sledgehammer. Sending him into the barricade. Power by Doyle. Working over the Demon on the outside. Slamming him onto that sledgehammer. Now what is he looking for? He's got a bat, but the Demon intercepts him. Doyle was just throwing over and bounced off from the casket. Doyle ramming the Demon headfirst into the casket. Doyle is still in control. Powerbomb onto the casket. Balor's in trouble now. Working on that leg still. Now opening the casket. Can Doyle get the Demon into the casket? Choke slam, it looks like. The Demon is in trouble. That huge spine buster that he usually gets wins with in his matches. Face first into the ring apron again. The Demon is in trouble. Can Doyle get Balor into the casket and close the lid? We could be moments away from having a new champion. The Demon fighting back though. Sending Doyle back into the casket. Trying to get it closed, but not happening. Doyle is too powerful. Doyle has that sledgehammer. His spin gets out of the ring. Doyle setting him up. Doyle's been unable to get the Demon into the casket. However, Doyle's been in there twice so far. Setting him up. 19-16. Balor now taking control. The baseball bat to the head of Doyle. The Demon is not going to give up that easily. He's fighting back to the top. Knee drop to the head. Is that enough to get Doyle in the casket and close the lid? Doyle back in the casket. Can the Demon close the lid this time? He's trying. He's trying. Doyle's fighting. Doyle's fighting it. He's out. Doyle getting psyched on the outside. Getting that sledgehammer from Finn. pummeling him with it. Doyle now in control. Finn countering a big spine buster again. The lights just went out and the demon is now behind Doyle. Another 1916. Can he get him in the casket? He's back in the casket, trying to close the lid. Can Balor close the lid? He's trying. Doyle's fighting it. Doyle's fighting, and Doyle's out again. Sledgehammer back into play as the demon just threw it at Doyle's head. Setting him up from the outside. Springboard drop kick misses. Doyle now taking control of the demon. Still has yet to get the demon into the casket and close that lid. Throws him over the top. Kicks him into the casket. Can Doyle close the lid and become the new champion? Doyle with all his power, but no, the demon proves to be more powerful. Who is going to win, the monster or the demon? Just destroying each other. Chops, punches. Who's gonna win this match? These two have been destroying each other. Doyle's back in the casket. Balor with new light, trying to get that lid closed. Can he close the lid? Doyle's fighting. He's fighting it, and he's out again. Doyle now with the steps. Finn with a bat. Stairs win. The bat was not enough. Doyle now picking up the demon, who reverses. Another 1916. I don't know how much more either one of these two can take. Reversal after reversal. Neither one of these men is going to give up. But somebody has to win. Doyle is back in the casket. Demon trying to close the lid. Doyle's fighting. Fighting it. And he's out. Chair into play. We've seen sledgehammers, bats, steps, chairs. This match has been insane. And no one's been able to close the casket yet. pummeling the demon with a bat. Setting up the demon. Choke. The demon's in trouble. Another one of those chokes. Another choke slam. Doyle setting the demon up again. That huge spine buster. Where is Doyle going? If he just get Finn into the casket, this would be over. He went and got a shovel, but Finn was able to counter, and maybe he was playing possum. Another 1916. These two are just destroying each other. Finn has the shovel, trying to bury Doyle. Doyle reversing with a clothesline. They return to the ring. Both men destroyed. The demon is in the casket. Can Doyle close the lid? Doyle's got the high ground, and Doyle has won. Doyle is the new Sláinte champion, and the demon is gone from CLW. Kaia, McKenna, and the Kings of the North retained their championships. You're not going to want to miss part 2 of CelticFrenzy. So unless you're the village idiot, you should like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time.